man? It's the boy Vash. Chapter 6, 9, 8 of Naruto came out, man. We got 2 chapters left. And from what Sawyer 7 May said, next week is going to be 699 and 700. So we got 1 week left, guys. This shit is coming too fast. Pause. This shit is happening so fast. I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck? We just got that. It seemed like we just got that announcement, and then reality has been thrown at us very, very quickly. And it's just like, hey, it's coming to an end. Like, I understand why now Shueisha fucking issued that copyright strike towards my channel. Because they're like, hey, this series is about to end. You're giving it all away for free on your fucking channel. So we're going to issue that copyright strike. I get it now. But, yeah, man, chapter 6, 9, 8 of Naruto, man, this shit was, oof. I didn't particularly like the flashbacks. Thought they served a purpose to highlight Sasuke's character. But because I'm not that big a fan of his character, that annoyed me. And then the flashbacks themselves were ones that we've seen so many times. I didn't even need to read the dialogue in the boxes. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I know what's going on already. Didn't even read it. Didn't even read the dialogue. Except for when it was like, the only time I read it is when I saw that Sasuke said something that was kind of like, huh. You know, like when he says, I was envious of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were the same as me or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, we got that parallel already. But it's from Sasuke's point of view. So we kind of seen what was going through his head all the time. You know what I'm saying? When all these things were happening, you know, when he left Konoha, when he fought Naruto, all those times. We just kind of saw everything that was going through his mind. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't like flashbacks, you know what I'm saying? Unless they're done fairly well, you know. And for the most part, Kishimoto has not been that good at, you know, using the flashbacks to his benefit. This one wasn't necessarily bad, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like the repetitive nature of said flashbacks, you know. But the chapter starts off with a fucking... It was weird as shit, though, man, because Sasuke was like a centimeter away from Naruto's face. It was kind of like this. And so I was just like, how is he going to move away from this? The whole time I was like, is somebody going to step in? What's about to happen? Because they kept showing Sakura last chapter, so I was just like, maybe she's going to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I even said it in my last review. I was like, maybe Sakura, some type of way, is going to pop up. I don't know why she would do that, but maybe she's going to show up. But no, like, Naruto kind of dodged it. He was just kind of like, no, bitch, shh, uppercut. I was like, It looked like Sasuke's hand was really, really close to his face, though. So I was kind of like, maybe the angles were different. Maybe he wasn't that close. When it's animated, we're going to see how close he was to him. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'll roll with it, you know what I'm saying? And they continue their little onslaught with one another. And, you know, Kurama's just like, hey, once you use up this little last bit of this little last bit of chakra, I'm going to be put to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming to regain chakra, he has to go into a dormant state or something like that. So I'm assuming that's what's going to happen, you know. And they have a clash, man. Chidori, Amaterasu, Chidori, and a Rasengan. I'm assuming that was a normal Rasengan. It looked huge, though. You know what I'm saying? It kind of looked huge. Maybe it had a Nine Tails influence to it. I don't know, but it looked like a pretty big Rasengan. But they have a clash, and instead of it being this way, like how it was in the old one, it was like this. So I was just kind of like, okay, you know, whatever. And yeah, like after that though, we see like they're both just laid out on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Just laid out right next to each other on the ground. And they're just like, you know, Sasuke's like, oh, so you finally woke up? And then Naruto's like, oh shit. You know, like, well, I was hoping to whoop your ass some more. You know what I'm saying? Naruto just kind of talking. I'm just kind of like, okay, you know, like they're going to have a little talk right now. But it wasn't even Naruto who was doing all the talking. It was Sasuke. So I was just like, okay, that is different to see Sasuke talk that much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he kind of goes on about this stuff about how Naruto even reminded him of his brother. But he thought that that was, you know, a weakness in his own mind and in his own heart. He felt that having that attachment to Team 7 and to Naruto was a weakness, so he tried to eliminate that weakness in his mind or whatever, so that he'll be able to take on Itachi. And honestly, I think that he didn't say this, but to me, when he fought Itachi and won that fight, he lost his purpose. I don't even think it had anything to do with learning the truth about Itachi. I think they kind of fucked his head up, but I think he lost his purpose after that, because if you look at Sasuke's face after he fought Itachi and woke up in front of Toby or whatever, he kind of looked out of it, just kind of like, what the fuck is happening? What's going on? Like, what's next? He seemed like he lost his purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it seemed like for a long time he was lost up until now. You know, and then they continue to talk, and then Naruto's just like, I'm gonna continue to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? And Sasuke's like, why are you going all out for me, man? Why do you keep doing this for me? And then Naruto's like, hey, you my friend. And Sasuke's like, yeah, you keep saying that, but what the fuck does that mean? And then Naruto was just like, when you said that you wanted to shoulder that burden alone, I can't describe it, but it hurt. You know what I'm saying? It hurt me. Like, I felt that same pain. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, ooh, okay. It's kind of a deep line. You know, I just like, that's cool, Naruto, that you felt the same pain. That Sasuke, you felt pain by knowing that Sasuke was trying to do this alone. You know what I'm saying? By embracing his loneliness, you understood that, you know what I'm saying, pain was what Sasuke was actually feeling. So you felt the same pain. I was just like, that's kind of cool, you know. And, you know, after that, they're still talking or whatever, still laying down. And at this point, I just kept thinking to myself, why the fuck is it showing them from these angles? You know what I'm saying? And then Naruto, he's like, what's going on? And then like, is this heaven? And apparently they blacked out. You know what I'm saying? And then Sasuke was like, no, we slept, you know what I'm saying, until the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, until the sun came up. So I was like, okay, so it was nighttime. And then they blacked out for a period of time. And then they woke back up and the sun was out. Now, my thing was, I was just like, goddamn, like, nobody came over there yet. Neither Kakashi nor Sakura came over there yet. The sun is up now. I don't know how much time that was, but it was darkness. It was night when they fought. And the sun is out now. I'm just like, wow, nobody ran over there? Can't feel any chakra happening anymore, probably, so nobody ran over there? But, after that, though, Naruto tells Sasuke, like, hey, I want you to work with me instead of trying to work against me. Work with the person who you're constantly trying to fight. And then Sasuke's like, well, what if, you know, I try to oppose you again? And then Naruto's like, I'm going to whoop your ass again. And then it pans out. And you see that both of them are missing arms. So I was like, that's interesting. The same arm that we see is bandaged in the Naruto the last movie is the same arm that it's the same arm that Naruto is missing. They're both missing arms. And my thing was, I was just like, whoa, isn't the symbol on those hand and arm, right? The moon, the half moon and the full moon shit, isn't that on their, the arms that they lost, isn't that symbol on there? So are they still going to be able to use, like, the fucking power to undo the infinite Tsukuyomi? Because I was just like, don't they have to use those powers together? Like, you know, I was confused by that. I was like, wait a minute, don't they got to use that shit together? So how are they going to undo this? I have no idea. I was confused by that shit. I was like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? You know. But there's only one thing. Like I said, I thought the chapter was good compared to the Bleach chapter, really, because the Bleach chapter was shit. I'm sorry. I thought the chapter was good. It was just one thing in there that confused me for the most part. And I'm not talking about them losing their arms. Sasuke kept mentioning that, you know, in the event that I die, give this eye to Kakashi. He just kept mentioning his death. And I'm just like, why would he do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would Kishimoto put that in here, knowing that that character is alive in the movie? You see what I'm saying? I didn't get that. And I was like, okay, maybe, at first I was like, maybe it's metaphorical. Maybe he's saying that the Sasuke of now is dying and a new one's going to be reborn. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a good one or a bad one, we don't know yet. But that's what I was thinking at first. Until he said, give Kakashi my eye, I was just like, okay, he's talking about a physical death. So guys, maybe Sasuke is going to die in the last Naruto movie. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's true, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But Naruto 698, man, the shit's about to come to an end, man. Let me know what you think about that shit, though, man. Let me know how you feeling. Are you emotional about this shit, though, man? Damn. It's about to come to an end, y'all. You gotta realize that shit, man. This shit is almost over. Next week, boy, that's it. Next week, that is it, though, man. And I ain't even talking about for me, because I'm always gonna have shit to upload. But, like, you guys aren't gonna be able to watch Sawyer do his reviews anymore. You guys aren't gonna be able to hear Luffy the Dragon Slayer rant about shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Naruto, he's not gonna have that angle anymore. He probably still could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But he's not gonna be able to do that anymore. You guys aren't gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? The King of Lightning and all these other guys just talk about this shit. You're not gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that let that marinate for a second. Let that marinate. Vash Stampede.